We are going to go ahead and get started. My name is Bob McBride, very proud superintendent of Lockport Township High School District 205. As we start, I have the unglamorous job of thanking you for just following COVID mitigations. I know so many of you have heard about the CDC. Hospitals, schools, daycares, nursing homes still follow what we've been following all year. So I just want to say how thankful I am that you're masked, that even if you're vaccinated, and you've spread out just to keep each other safe. Just so important. Speakers at the podium so that you can hear us, and because we are so distant from everyone else, we will not have our masks on so that people can really hear us, part of the live stream, so that you can really hear us, and that all of our donors can be comfortable and celebratory in honoring these very fine students who are about to receive scholarships and awards. Before I officially welcome you with just a few thoughts, I'd like to really welcome, the way that we should start anything, and that's Miss Nora Galogli, who will come to the podium, and if we could rise as she sings our country's national anthem. Nora, come on down.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, and you obviously may be seated. On behalf of the Lockport Township High School District 205 Board of Education, Board President Ann Lopez-Caneva, Vice President Dick Ives, Secretary Veronica Shaw, members Luann Johnson, Michael Lewandowski, Michael Travis, and Zion Navarra, I would like to welcome you to this event. So different than last year. Last year, we did not have this event. We did a joyful thing. We delivered yard signs to honorees' yards, which had its own charm, had its own fun, but really no substitute for gathering and for being together, for honoring you because you've done things in your high school career that are honor-worthy, for honoring you, the parents who have been your child's first teachers and done so much to pour love into these children and to pour hope into them and to inspire confidence in them to be the kind of people that you should be proud of. And to honor the donors that you'll meet tonight who have established memorial funds and scholarships for things that are very special to them. I want to connect all of you with just a brief history lesson, and I have some props. All of these students, I hope you picked up your cap and gown. And I also hope every single one of you be sure to take that gown out of the package, let it hang out, okay? All across America, people will see caps and gowns over the next couple of weeks at universities and high schools everywhere. People will put this costume on with the tassel and assume this is just what you do when you graduate a high school or a college. We won't even really think too much about it, as strange as it is, Very few of you have worn a gown like this lately. None of you, I think, have ever worn this around, a mortarboard, name of the hat. But both the cap and gown, and I'm going to talk about the cap, the gown maybe is a different talk, but both of these actually come from a very long tradition that extends all the way back to the 12th and the 13th century in Western Europe, where the Catholic Church at the time established the great universities of Europe. And in the Catholic Church, everybody had to have a uniform, and that uniform had to have a purpose. And all of these universities were established in market towns, places like Madrid, Wittenberg, Paris, Oxford, Cambridge, St. Andrews in Scotland. And the reason why they were established in market towns is there was an expectation that those towns, those farmers, those merchants would support the university, would either give money or would give material so that students could come to that university and study. But the students had an individual expectation that has to do with this hat. The students were expected to beg. Students were expected all across Europe to go into the marketplace with a hat just like this, very convenient for this purpose, and to stand with humility, either with the flat top or the bowl, and ask for money or for food or for something that would sustain them. So not only did the town itself have to support the university and the students, but the students had to make it personal. They actually had to ask. And those universities thrived, and today we follow so many of those traditions because individual people gave to those students. So this hat is actually very special because it seals the relationship that you have with the people who have supported you. Now, thank goodness you don't have to go into a marketplace and beg, right? But you kind of did, didn't you? Raise your hand if you filled out an application for a scholarship, right? You stood in the marketplace, you put yourself on the line, and you held your hat out. You held your mortarboard out, and you sincerely hoped that someone would fill the bowl. And these donors in the classrooms behind us said, I'm going to fill that bowl. I'm going to support you, whether it's a lot of monetary reward or it's a little. But one of the really interesting things in the Middle Ages when students did this, oftentimes people would approach them, and when they would put something in their mortarboard or on top of the mortarboard, they would ask them to devote their studies to a lost loved one, to pray as they were studying for someone who was in trouble in their family. And they sort of said, hey, if I make this donation to you personally, will you devote yourself to me? It was a very intimate and very personal, connective thing. And we're going to do that tonight. You stood in the marketplace and you filled out an application and you put your hat out and you hope that someone would respond and not leave you alone just standing there. And all these people that you're about to meet, they responded. And they're here to say that what you're going to do as your journey continues is important. It's meaningful. It's relevant. And even deeper, with the names of their scholarships, whether in the name of a lost loved one or in the name of a business, they're making it personal and asking for you to think about them as you go on the great journey ahead of you. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about people that you might in the future be able to serve, to honor, to dedicate your studies to revere, and to respect as your parents have taught you to do. So thank you for standing in the marketplace. Thank you for filling out that application. I have a senior in high school, and I nagged her into the thing. And she's going to be like you in a few nights on a stage just like this, too. Thank you for honoring these individuals by being humble enough to fill out that application. And thank you for connecting yourselves to these folks. It is much appreciated. And tonight, it's important that we're together because now we're going to participate in what really is actually a very ancient tradition, and you're going to be a part of it. So we should get into that. Before we do, I would be remiss if I didn't thank so many people. Kathy Fields, one of our school counselors, Dan Kelly, school counselors right behind here, Kate Dean, who's our LTHS Foundation Director, Dr. John Greenan, Carrie Green, all of your teachers who have poured so much into you. Jen Webb-Ray, who is back there, Jen Crosby, who is helping out as well. Certainly your parents, certainly each one of you, how you've lifted each other up. And then our custodial and maintenance staff who have done everything here so that we can sit down and be safe and be present. So welcome, let's do this, let's get into it. And could we just give Nora a huge round of applause? Thank you to her. And can we just give these students a round of applause as well? It gives me great honor. 2 years ago, I got to sit at a breakfast meeting and ask Dr. John Greenan if he would be principal of East Campus, and that gave me a lot of pleasure. And so could you please welcome Dr. John Greenan, principal of East Campus.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our beautiful East Campus auditorium. My name is John Greenan, East Campus principal. I would like to begin the evening with congratulating our students who have earned these respective awards and scholarships that we are about to announce. I can't tell you how happy I am to be able to have this event tonight for our students and for you, the parents or family representatives. Thank you for being here this evening. It is with great joy and pride that I have the opportunity to announce the representatives who will be presenting the respective general awards for community clubs, organizations, and memorial scholarships. Presenting the Evans Scholarship are Oscar De Leon and Bobby Geekus.
It's an honor to be here presenting today the Evans Scholarship. The Evans Scholarship is a national scholarship provided to caddies who demonstrate great work ethic on the golf course, and it is asked that they caddy for at least 2 summers. Financial assistance or need, scholarship, and leadership. And that's exactly how the recipients of the scholarship are chosen. The best of the best. As an Evans Scholar recipient myself, the people that I met were some of the brightest, smartest, and best people that I have ever gotten to meet. And I know that the recipients of the Evans Scholarship here will be a great addition. So it is my absolute privilege to announce one of the recipients of the Evans Scholarship here, Nicole Dunaway.
Hi, my name is Bobby Geekus. I am a recent graduate of the University of Illinois, class of 2021. I am now considered an Evans Scholar alum, and it is a great honor and privilege to present this award to both my sisters, Caitlin and Krista Geekus.
We are going slightly out of order from your program. We're going to skip down a little bit, and then we'll be going back up. Presenting the Rotary Club of Lamont Homer Glenn Leadership Award is Ben Dykstra.
Thanks for allowing me to get out of order. My recipient actually has a game that he's in the middle of and needs to get back to, so I'll try to make this quick. Each year, the Rotary Club of Lamont Homer Glen offers 4 Service Above Self Leadership Awards to high school seniors in the Lamont and Homer Glen area who exhibit the Rotary principle of service above self. The award includes a cash stipend, which is provided directly to the student. Applicants must be students in good standing accepted to a trade or tech school, college, or university, and they must complete an essay explaining how they value service above self. For 2021, we are pleased to present a Service Above Self Leadership Award to Lockport Township High School senior Anthony Fisher. Anthony has shown that he exhibits a character of service above self in his academic, extracurricular, and volunteer activities, as well as in his chosen career path as a cadet with the Lockport Township Fire Department. And we wish him well as he continues his academic career. Congratulations, Anthony.
Now he's off to lacrosse. Presenting the District 92 Athletic Association Scholarship are Jonathan Gauthier and Mike Tangway.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. Our District 92 every year gives out 2 scholarships to somebody that has went through our basketball program, as well as we ask them to put us together a small essay about how our program has changed their life, inspired them, not necessarily in sports, but through life. The winner of this year's contest is Zoe Gladys. Zoe, can you come up, please? Zoe, I never had the pleasure to coach you, but I did talk to one of your ex-coaches, Todd Peterson, and he said some very kind words about you, and his first word out of his mouth was, "You're the strongest kid he's ever coached. You're not the tallest, but you are definitely one of the strongest kids he ever coached." And it leads me to a story that I have with you. Back in 4th grade, I've seen you collide with, it was an innocent collision between you and another player, and the girl was bigger than you, and you both hit the ground. You got up first, even though you took the brunt of the hit. You got up and you were concerned about the other player more than anything. And we can't coach that or teach that. It's built within you. Good luck at Mizzou. Congratulations.
Presenting the DLA Architects Think About Architecture Scholarship is Rich Kosek.
DLA Architects established this award to encourage a genuine interest in architecture. We asked this year's applicants to look at their school, think about architecture, and how it affected the way they live, learn, and play. This year, we are awarding 11 scholarships to area high school students. The scholarship at Lockport High School goes to Christopher Heinz. Congratulations.
Presenting the Homer Glenn Jr. Women's Club Scholarship is Melissa Jelinek.
Good evening. My name is Melissa Jelinek, and I am the chairwoman for the Homer Glenn Jr. Women's Club Education and Libraries Committee. The Homer Glenn Jr. Women's Club is a diverse group of women dedicated to enhancing our community through volunteering and charitable giving. HGJWC is a proud division of the General Federation of Women's Clubs, an international organization that was founded in 1890. Through our scholarship, we celebrate young men and women who have shown great purpose in volunteering in their own ways, whether through nonprofit organizations, schools, churches, or sports groups. The 2021 scholarship winner is a standout with her volunteerism at a blind and deaf camp. She has dedicated her time learning American Sign Language and has used this passion for 3 consecutive years serving campers for the Morris Lions Club. Our winner has received glowing recommendations, and we couldn't agree more. Quote, she may not see herself as a leader, but her quiet example, kindness, academic focus, work ethic, and dedication to ASL and deaf culture are a positive influence for the student body around her. She has the passion, focus, and patience necessary for the diversified student of today, end quote. Congratulations to Corinne Swedko. The Homer Glen Junior Women's Club wishes you the best and brightest future. Congratulations.
Presenting the Illinois Sheriff's Association College Scholarship are Mike Kelly and Brian Conser.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for having us tonight. My name is Mike Kelly. I'm the Will County Sheriff. I've been lucky enough to be the Will County Sheriff since 2014. I've been with the Sheriff's Office since 1988. This is my undersheriff, Brian Conser. He's been with the Sheriff's Department since 1996, but most importantly, I am a 1985 graduate of Lockport Township High School, and Brian is a 1991 graduate of Lockport High School. So to be here in front of Lockport students is always our favorite. There's 102 counties in the state of Illinois, which means there's 102 different sheriffs. We all belong to what's called the Illinois Sheriff's Association. Every year they try to give out scholarships to every county, to students from every county in the state of Illinois. So they're encouraged to apply. And what they're looking for is outstanding, obviously scholastic, also extracurricular activities that the students are engaged in, and obviously their character. And so I am fortunate enough to be able to do this every single year. I appreciate it. When I come back to Lockport Township High School, it's always a treat. My 3 sons graduated from this high school when the principal, Green, was a dean. So anyway, this year's Illinois Sheriff's Association's recipients are Natalie Carroll and Helene Simmons. Congratulations.
Presenting the Joliet Junior College Foundation Scholarship is Dan Kelly.
The Joliet Junior College Foundation supports students and programs at JJC by providing funding and scholarships raised through donations and events. The foundation awards 1 scholarship to a student within each high school within their district. The student is chosen based on academic merit demonstrated by GPA and standardized test scores. The student selected also demonstrates a commitment to education and co-curriculars. It is my honor and privilege to award this recipient, Miranda Osterreich.
Presenting the Lincoln Way Area Business Women's Organization Scholarship is Kim Burbank.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'd like to present the Lincoln Way Area Business Women's Organization Scholarship to Victoria Ehrman.
Presenting the Lockport Area Genealogical and Historical Society Scholarship is Marty Tim.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to present this award. The subject of the essay that we chose was Ichabod Cotting, a local person who was an abolitionist. And I enjoy this one part of the essay. He approached violence with humor and insults with respect. He was, as his own wife put it, the cold against heat, the calm amid storm, never giving way to hardness or bitterness of feelings towards anyone. I think that's a person we can all emulate, and I am very pleased to be presenting this award to Stila Schweipai. There you go. Very well done. Thank you.
Presenting the Lockport Lions Club Scholarship is Kathy Fields.
I always have to be careful of the earrings. I am honored to be here this evening to represent the Lockport Lions Club. Unfortunately, they were not able to be here to meet with the students. They will be meeting them at another event that they're hosting later this summer. The Lockport Lions Club International is the world's largest service club organization with more than 1.3 million members in approximately 45,000 clubs in more than 200 countries around the world. Since 1917, Lions Clubs have aided the blind and visually impaired through our strong commitment to community service and serving the youth throughout the world. It is our honor to award 5 Lockport Lions Club scholarships tonight. You are all to be commended on your determination, academic achievements, and extracurricular activities. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. It is my pleasure now to call up to the podium John Paul Collarelli, Skylar Davis, Grace Mildice, Madeline Zarzinski, Isabel Unzueta,
Presenting the Lockport Rotary Club College Scholarships are John McNulty and Richard Ives.
It's an honor to be up here handing out these scholarship awards to these deserving students. It's great that all of you up here, it's amazing what you guys have been able to do this past 15 months or so to be able to stay focused and to be able to have this accomplishment. And also to the parents and the teachers and staff here at Lockport High School. I'm married to a teacher. I'm a parent of a freshman here at Lockport, so I kind of know how hard everyone here has worked this past year. The Lockport Rotary Club is part of Rotary International. It's over 100-year-old organization geared towards helping communities and different countries throughout the world for polio vaccinations and also for better water for the community. So without further ado, I'd like to name or bring up the 4 winners of our scholarships this year. Lindsay Morgan, Stila Schweipai. I think I got that right. Adriana Sosa. And Gabrielle Tengue.
Presenting the Lockport Township Government Scholarship is Ron Alberico.
Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank every student that applied for the scholarship and compliment the applicants, their family, their teachers, and their counselors. The selection process is very challenging to the committee since we always have so many impressive applications. And I only wish I could give out a scholarship to every one of them. This is our 18th year that we're handing scholarship awards out, and the scholarships are open to any graduating senior who is a resident of Lockport Township. We receive applications from Lockport Township High School, Romeoville High School, Providence Catholic High, and Joliet Catholic Academy. The township will award 4 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each, and this year 3 scholarships will be awarded to Lockport Township High School students. On behalf of the Lockport Township officials, all the people of Lockport Township, I am proud and honored to present the May 19th, 2021 Lockport Township Government Scholarships. Congratulations to Margaret Albrecht, Aiden Bean, and Caesar Blazewski.
Presenting the Lockport Women's Club, College University, and Community College, Technical, Vocational, Trade School Scholarships are Tina Baker and Kathy McDermott.
Hi, thank you. I just have to mention, I can't see out there, but I'm hoping that a lot of you have at one point in time been to Christmas Crossroads at one time or another. And if you have, that's where our money comes from to support these scholarships. And as probably you're well aware, we didn't have Crossroads this past year. So we today are standing on the shoulders of the women that went before us that had the foresight to plan ahead and put money aside and invest so that we would be able to continue with our scholarships. So we're honored to be part of their proud legacy this evening when we present our awards tonight to the students. So we will go ahead. Yeah. Elizabeth Bollinger, Zoe Cladis, Shatila Swipai, Madeline Starzinski, Helene Simmons, and Abigail Varkalis. Okay. Thank you. We also are presenting our Community College and Technical Vocational Trade School scholarships this evening. Monica Zuckel. Did I screw that one up? No. And Drew Turner. Thank you. Okay.
Presenting the Lockport Women's Club Summer Camp Awards is Sarah Hamilton.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to present tonight the summer scholarship recipients from the Lockport Women's Club. The first one is Lila Bergbauer for Fine Arts Camp. The next one is Kara Shields for band. And finally, Nora Glogly for drama camp.
Presenting the LTHS Football Booster Club Scholarship is Kathy Fiorillo.
Good evening. I'm Kathy Fiorillo, and I'm proud to represent the Lockport Football Booster Club this night for the Scholarship Awards. The Booster Club is proud to have, for the second year in a row, sponsoring a total of $2,000 in scholarships to our seniors. All senior football players had an opportunity to apply for the scholarship. To determine the winners, a team of 8 coaches reviewed the applicants and gave scores on the following categories: personal essay, academic rating, service rating, letter of recommendation, and a character rating. The scores were tallied, and the following 4 players had the highest scores. We are proud to present these 4 players with the 2021 Football Scholarship. Joe Fiorillo, who is not present. He is at a baseball game right now. Peyton Patempa. Joe Sukarevsky. And Kyle Yaling. Congratulations.
Presenting the Vista Learning Scholarship is Dr. Jennifer Webb-Ray.
Good evening. I'm pleased to present this year's scholarship for the Vista Learning Scholarship. Vista Learning is an organization committed to student growth and development through continuing education, training, and technology. The student is nominated by a school staff member for demonstrating academic excellence and commitment to school community. This year, Vista Learning, assisted by the Will County Regional Office of Education and the Professional Development Alliance, is pleased to present the scholarship to Rodolfo Juarez. Rodolfo will be attending the University of Illinois in the fall and plans to obtain a degree in computer science in order to reach his goal of becoming a software engineer. Congratulations.
Presenting the Wilco Area Career Center Scholarship is Bossa Goodale.
Good evening. I have a little paragraph that the instructor had given to me so I can read it. Many teachers have embraced the theme, "Let's be in it to win it," as a mantra this year. Wilco was no different. Gabby, the recipient of the Wilco Scholarship, has definitely used this theme to empower her actions. Every teacher appreciates having those students that are the rock of the class, those who you can always count on in a pinch, and Gabby is just that person. She has attended consistently, whether in person or remote, without hesitation. Every assignment has been completed meticulously. Through Gabby's heartfelt scholarship application, Mrs. Marco and the scholarship committee learned a great deal about why Gabby is the person she is. It is obvious Gabby has been shaped by her life experiences to be determined, goal-focused, and charitable. It is my honor to announce Gabrielle Thomas as the Wilco Scholarship.
At this time, I would like to introduce the Lockport Township High School Foundation Director, Kate Dean.
Hello and good evening. My name is Kate Dean. I'm the director of the foundation here at Lockport Township High School. On behalf of the foundation and all of our sponsors and supporters, I wish to congratulate the class of 2021 scholarship recipients. 22 years ago, the foundation was established to fund educational opportunities that could not be met by the district's budget, including various scholarships. This year, the foundation has partnered with individuals, families, and businesses to offer 37 scholarships with a grand total of $51,500 to distribute. To our scholarship recipients, for the past 4 years, you have invested your time and energy into your studies, your extracurricular activities in your community. We are honored now to reward those efforts. We wish you continued success in all that you do and could not be more proud of your hard work and achievements. Congratulations. To begin awarding the scholarships, we welcome the Kaniva family, who will be presenting the Kaniva Family Music Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Ann Kaniva, and this is my daughter, Raquel Kaniva, both alumni from LTHS. And my daughter just also graduated from U of I just a few weeks ago, and also with a major in music and education. So, all right. The Kaniva Family Music Scholarship was established in 2020 to honor outstanding graduating seniors of LTHS who strive for excellence in music and contribute a vibrant community presence. The scholarship memorializes the legacies of Carl Kaniva, a 1994 alumnus, a caring public health administrator who prepped as a scholar and a varsity basketball player. Phyllis Kaniva, a 1953 alumnus and a longtime educator, artist, harpist, organist, pianist, and Childergill volunteer at Silver Cross Hospital. Ernest Kaniva, director of LTHS bands from 1932 to 1972, who studied clarinet, piano, accordion, and composition. It is a privilege to review the many outstanding student applications for this scholarship. This year's recipient impressed us with all of the academic achievements, awards, honors, and co-curricular activities, but most importantly, the passion and dedication to music. We are honored to present the 2021 Kaniva Family Music Scholarship to Margaret Albrecht. Thank you, and congratulations to Margaret.
Our next scholarship is the Christian Shaw Exceptional Sibling Scholarship, which will be presented by Richard Ives.
Yeah, well, I can take this off. Thank God. Yes, I'm standing in. Dr. Shaw, Veronica Shaw, she apologized. She couldn't make it today. We serve on the school board together, so she texted me about 5 o'clock, said, "Can you come and do it?" And I said, "I'll be here anyway." So she asked me to pass on these words. The Kristen Shaw Exceptional Sibling Scholarship is dedicated to honor Dr. Shaw and her 2 sons, Christian and Bryce. Kristen is a vibrant young man with Down syndrome, and Bryce is a loving young brother. The scholarship is meant to highlight the bond they have and the impact their relationship has on one another. This year, the Shaw family and the Ridge Funeral Home are very happy to present this year's award to Zachary Dalton.
Our next scholarship is the Diane Meter Shank Commemorative Scholarship presented by Diane Meter Shank.
Thank you for inviting me here again this year to present our family's music scholarship to a very deserving senior. His dedication to excellence is evident in his resume and his essay, and I'm happy to introduce you to him tonight. He is a member of the marching band, the concert band, and the jazz band here at LTHS. He has been the trumpet section leader for this past year. He has been an all-state musician and an all-district performance musician all of his high school career. He is a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, an organization for musically gifted high school students dedicated to fostering leadership and performing charity work. He has made 5 trips to Peru to work with young people in disadvantaged communities. In his winning essay, he writes that he plans to work with the newest marching band members this spring as they begin their high school careers on the field, and learning that fancy footwork and playing their instrument at the same time is not as easy as it looks, folks, and I can attest to that. He will be attending Michigan State University in the fall to begin his career in music composition. It is my pleasure to award our $2,000 scholarship to Ethan Kaminsky.
One moment.
Can we get the stage lights back on, please?
Thank you for being patient. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay, almost there. Is this on? Yeah. Okay, that's on. We're going to see if we can put some lights on the kids. All right, we're just going to keep on rolling. Up next, we have the Enwood Scholarship, which will be presented by Grace Gonzalez, who's a foundation board member.
Thank you. The Enwood Scholarship is established in memory of one of the early families to settle the Lockport area and their interest in promoting higher education. The Enwood Scholarship provides a one-time award to graduating Lockport Township High School seniors to assist in continuing his or her education. The family has decided to give out 5 scholarships this year. The recipients for the Enwood Scholarship are Margaret Albrecht, Elizabeth Bollinger, Kaya Sue, Abigail Miller, and Emma Oster. Congratulations.
Up next, we have the Erin Nicole Simpson 204 Books Project and Science Scholarship Fund, which will be presented by Angela Adolph, who is the Vice President of the foundation.
On behalf of the Simpson family, Erin was a little girl who loved to read and learn. She pursued science throughout her life. Having a daughter means knowing you have been given the world something beautiful and good. To her parents, Erin was more than just all that they hoped for. An LTHS graduate, Erin studied at Johns Hopkins and Beijing University. She worked an internship at Cook County Hospital and graduated in 2000 from Illinois Wesleyan, a 2003 graduate of Columbia University, New York, with a master's degree in public health. Erin was a former employee of the Columbian Presbyterian Hospital, more recently Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. Erin's life was replicate with a pursuit of science. Erin's dedication, loyalty, ethical, and compassionate devotion to research and science impressed us and made us so proud. Her social and political conscience, admirable and imitable. With this scholarship, our mission is, quote, to see young women of science succeed and young minds learning and well-read, end quote. The recipient of this scholarship is Abby Hagan. Abby Hagan exhibits the mission with her pursuit of environmental biology. We know that Abby will be admired and applauded Ms. Hagan's philosophy of life, leadership, and service to others. Her insight from volunteering, noteworthy. Abby Hagan is a deserving recipient.
Our next award is the Exelon Generations Inclusion Council from Dresden Nuclear Station Scholarship, presented by John Miha.
At Exelon Dresden Station, we create enough energy power to support 1.8 million homes, and we do it through brilliant minds of our employees. Some who have themselves pursued a STEM-based education, followed their hearts into a field that produces clean, reliable energy for now and the future. As such, we are investing in the future tonight with a scholarship to a student seeking a STEM-based profession. Exelon is a company that recognizes the importance of diversity in all aspects of its operation. Diversity of background, diversity of knowledge, diversity of thought, to develop long-term solutions and meet climate challenges facing our society. The recipient of this scholarship plans to study biochemistry and bioengineering at St. Mary's College. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Exelon Dresden Station's Inclusion Council Award to high school senior Elizabeth Bollinger.
Up next, we have the Francis H. Garrity Scholarship, presented by Mike Frizzalone, who's the Foundation Board President.
Good evening. So today we're here award on behalf of the Francis Garrity family. This scholarship was established to commemorate Francis Gus Garrity's years of teaching at Lockport School District 91, one of Lockport Township High School's associate elementary school districts. Mr. Garrity retired from teaching in 1991 after 38 years with District 91, where he taught elementary and junior high school age students. He touched the lives of countless children who remember him for his ability to make learning enjoyable, his concern for his students, and his sense of humor. The scholarship is awarded annually to a graduating LTHS senior who plans to attend college and pursue an educational major after completing their high school career. The recipient of the Francis H. Garrity Scholarship is Adriana Sosa. Congratulations. You're welcome. Next up, I have the pleasure of awarding the Kevin Bennis Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship was established to commemorate Kevin Bennis, Lockport class of 2008 alumnus. On December 11th in 2009, at the age of 19, Kevin was killed by a drunken driver in an automobile accident while on his way home from work. He is loved and remembered by all who knew him as a kind, fun-loving, and helpful young man. Kevin enjoyed academic and extracurricular activities during his high school career at LTHS. He was a 4-year member of the football team and track field teams, who achieved status as an Illinois State Scholar and as a member of the top 10% of his class in 2008. The Kevin Bennis Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has shown strength and determination to overcome a tragic event, personal challenge, or hardship. The recipient this year for the Kevin Bennis Memorial Scholarship is Corinne Lipkin. Congratulations. Enjoy college.
Next up, we have the Kevin Kilmer Memorial Spirit Award Scholarship presented by Larry Kilmer.
Good evening and welcome to I should say, congratulations to the class of 2021. My son, Kevin Kilmer, was a member of the 1990 freshman class. He joined a football team and a swimming team. He was an average student and an average athlete. But in December of his freshman year, he was diagnosed with having a cancerous brain tumor, was operated on just before Christmas. Following up with a 12-hour chemotherapy session once a month. And starting in February, he went into Loyola Hospital every day after school for 6.5 weeks for radiation treatment. This did not deter Kevin's spirits in any way. If anything, it seemed to enhance. He seemed to have a greater zest for life, was even able to joke about his illness. I remember him coming home talking about how he was the only one in class that could set off the Geiger counter without a lab sample. As a sophomore, he rejoined the football team. Unable to play, he assumed the position of a student manager. He also rejoined the swimming team, participated in many school activities, and with the support of his friends, he was involved in many other endeavors. He received many awards from both the faculty and his peers. As a sophomore, he was one of 2 students to receive the Illinois Principals Award for Student of the Year. As a senior, the student body named him Homecoming King for the class of 1994. And outside of school, Kevin helped coach the youth football team for 4 years. He was also a volunteer at Palis Hospital as a candy striper. In December of his senior year, Kevin continued his studies through Project Homebound. Thanks to many of his friends and fellow students, Kevin was still able to participate in some school activities, some in his wheelchair. Then just 3.5 weeks before graduation, Kevin was rushed to Loyola Hospital, where he remained in a semi-coma. A week and a half later, his fellow classmates voted him prom king. Thanks to Dr. Ward, many members of the administration, faculty, and student council, Kevin did have a graduation ceremony 1 week early at Loyola Hospital. Because of the overwhelming support that we received from the staff and especially the students here at Lockport High School, we instituted a memorial scholarship on behalf of Kevin. Some of the requirements that we set forth were for a student to participate in 2 or more sports for all 4 years, participate in other school activities, both in the school and outside of school, maintain a C+ or better average. The student must demonstrate proper leadership and citizenship qualities both in the school and the community. And realizing that not all students are college-bound, this scholarship is intended for any higher education. This year's recipient, I'm pleased to announce, is Frank Biamonte, Jr. Can I shake your hand? Frank was a member of the cross-country team and earned a letter. He was a 2-year member of field and track. He was also a member of the basketball team for 2 years. Participated in numerous school activities. football and basketball games, and many of the various dances. He was elected to National Students Honor Society as president. He volunteered at Silver Cross, volunteered at St. Francis Assisi, volunteered at Lockport Township High School COVID-19 drive presented by the fire department. He was a leader in the Access program for special needs. Frank is interested in pursuing a pharmacy as a major, a dream he's had since a young student. But now he will major in business, specifying in finance at the University of Miami, Florida. Frank, congratulations.
Up next, we have the LTHS Superfan Award presented by Dr. John Greenan.
The LTHS Superfan Award has been established by an anonymous donor to promote school spirit and to encourage students to support the Lockport Township High School athletics program by having fun with fellow students while attending various LTHS athletic events, cheering on the athletic teams, and enjoying fellowship with other students in a positive way. The LTHS Superfan recipient will have regularly attended LTHS athletic events throughout the year, including individual contests, and will have exhibited sportsmanship and positive leadership as a fan and a student. Nominations for the LTHS Superfan Award are made by LTHS faculty, staff, and students. The recipient for the LTHS Superfan Award is Julia Fouts. Congratulations, Julia.
Up next, we have the Marjorie McIntosh Ives Memorial Scholarship presented by Richard Ives.
Boy, now I can see everybody. Anyway, this is a new award. This is named after my mother. She passed away in November of 2020. My brother and I, we wanted to do something to honor her memory, and we thought about education. That is her passion. That's what my mother loved to do. She was a 35-year elementary school teacher. I used to tease her every time I came home from college because she was still teaching in the 3rd grade. I didn't get through that. She was a graduate of Boston University, but it's in her blood. It's in her sister. Her parents were elementary and high school teachers. Her uncle was a professor at Bowling Green State University. So when we thought about honoring the education, we did it in 3 ways. One is we established a scholarship at Salem State University in Massachusetts, where she received her master's, taught classes, and other than teaching, her second favorite activity was coordinating the student teachers throughout the region. We also established, and we plan on doing this ongoing as an annual scholarship beginning this year for one of the graduates here tonight. And so something a little different. This is the first academic calendar since my mom passed. And so what we decided to do is say, hey, let's honor 2 LTHS alumni that graduate from college this year, but they're entering the field of education. Both of them, unfortunately, have year-end college obligations that they're finishing, so neither could make it tonight. But I did want to announce Sarah O'Brien. She's a graduate 2017. She's just graduated from the University of Kentucky in the field of elementary education. And Marissa Ramirez, also the class of 2017, she graduated from St. Xavier with a degree in secondary education. So the third portion for tonight is for the recipient of the senior recipient, and we were so impressed with her application. It really stood out. She's very active in community service and school. She worked on Gabrielle's Light, Feed My Starving Children, Homer Public Library, Homo Youth Service, Homo Youth Theater, LTHS Step Up, LTHS Tennis, the Tech Club, and Girl Scouts. Her inspiration that she put in her essay is in the field of education of her teachers, and she called her teachers her mentors. Her mother, Julia, is a paraprofessional, and I can see, based on reading her essay, where her passion and drive comes from. And Mom, I don't know if you're here, but if you haven't read that essay, please read it. And she's going to be attending Carthage College in the fall, pursuing a degree in special education and speech pathology. This year's recipient is Gabriella Tangway.
Up next, we have the Michelle Ivanich Scholarship presented by Larry Kilmer.
And once again, I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2021. My daughter was a member of the 1996 graduating class. From here, she went to the College of St. Francis, got a degree in teaching, and she returned here to Lockport Township High School as a teacher and as a pom-pom coach. She was here for 5 years, but she was stricken with cancer, and she passed away in the year 2007. But the support that she received from the students and again from the faculty, we initiated another scholarship in her name. This is supposed to go to a student that's interested in the teaching and hopefully become a teacher. And this year's winner is Andrea Sosa. Thank you very much.
Up next, we have the Nancy A. Steffes Educational Scholarship presented by Leroy Steffes.
My name is Leroy Steffes, and I'm here to present the Nancy A. Steffes Scholarship to a student selected by the Math Department faculty. The award is given to a student who is kind, thoughtful, hardworking, respectful, and a pleasure to have in class. I taught at Lockport High School for 35 years in the Math Department. My wife, Barb, and I created this scholarship to honor my first wife, Nancy, who is a kind and dedicated teacher. I'm happy to present this $1,000 scholarship to Adriana Sosa, who is Thank you very much.
Next, we have the Roger Allen Simpson Hydrology and Water Resources Science Scholarship presented by Mike Fissalone.
So this is on behalf of the Simpson family. COVID-19 took Roger from us, but in his lifetime, Roger demonstrated an uncommon commitment to improving the lives of others through his career choice, volunteerism, hard work, and philanthropy. A successful businessman in our community and a 1971 graduate of LTHS, Roger was a third-generation water well contractor. The environment was important to him, carrying Simpson Well and Pump Company into its 93rd year. Always ready to donate food to food pantries, domestic violence and homeless shelters, special needs children, and the abused, generous beyond the norm. Mission trips overseas. Rogers also spent 2 days inside a volunteer tent on the National Mall when the AIDS quilt was displayed. Roger also was an Army reservist. An environmentalist, Roger volunteered with the Sierra Club and the Nature Conservancy doing work projects. A serious salvage and recycle person in his business, nothing went to waste. Roger worked continuously to protect groundwater from contamination. He took little from others but left an abundance of memories and admirable footprints to follow. The Roger Simpson Hydrology and Water Resource Science Scholarship this year will be presented to Mrs. Abby Hagan. Now, the Simpson family chose Abby because of her study focus in environmental science. Ms. Hagan's choice to begin her college studies at Colorado Mountain College and her plan for continued education and sustainability is impressive, and Roger's family wishes you the best, as do I.
Next, we have the United Sertoma Service to Mankind Ken McVickers Memorial Scholarship, presented by Greg Bickus.
Good evening. My name is Greg Bickus. I'm president of United Sertoma. For those of you who don't know about United Sertoma, we are an organization of about 35 men and women that basically just have some fundraisers, raise some money, and give it away to noble organizations throughout the town of Lamont, Lockport, and Homer Glen. Just a list of a couple of things that we donate to. Holistic Riding Equestrian Therapy, Hope and Friendship of Lamont, Lamont Food Pantry, Little Mountain Community Theater, the Lockport Fish Pantry, Lockport Love, C-Spar, Sertoma Center, Sertoma Speech and Hearing Center, Shady Oaks Camp, and White Sox Miracle Field. So this year we had an awesome group of candidates that put their applications in for the scholarship, and it was a really tough choice. A lot of good service out there, and what we look for is we're not looking for the highest GPA or the best athlete, but we are looking for somebody who's done a lot of community service to their community. So without further ado, our 2021 recipient of the Ken McVickers Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 is Zoe Cladis.
Next, we have the Zachary Lammers Memorial Scholarship, presented by the Lammers family.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Allie Lammers. On behalf of my family, my parents Tom and Yumi, and my brother Gabe, I'm honored to award the Zachary Lammers Memorial Scholarship tonight. This scholarship was established to commemorate my brother Zach, class of 2005, who passed away suddenly in August of 2014. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. This was Zach. He was an incredibly talented student athlete who graduated at the top of his class and won 3 state championships, 2 in football and 1 in baseball. But perhaps more importantly, Zach gave back to the community that inspired him and supported him in his youth. Zach attended Brown University and graduated in 2009 with a degree in economics. He started his career in the financial industry, first in New York before moving home to Chicago. A family friend describes Zach as such: a rare combination of competitive heart and brilliant intellectual mind, a leader with integrity and character, loving son and brother, a dedicated teammate and friend to many. Above all, Zach was an exceptional leader in every sense of the word, who exemplified passion, dedication, and perseverance while treating everyone with respect and admiration. If you were lucky enough to know him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Zach set a standard for those around him in the way he lived his life and by his favorite saying, "You won't succeed at anything without putting 2 feet in." The recipients of the Zachary Lammers Memorial Scholarship will embody these characteristics. Congratulations to Zoe Cladis, and Kyle Yelling. Thank you.
Up next, we have the LTHS Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship presented by Angela Adolph.
The LTHS Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship is sponsored by Wings Dance Studio, the Lockport Homer Youth Theater, and the LTHS Foundation. The recipient is a graduating LTHS senior in good standing with Lockport Township High School and has been an active in the performing arts for multiple semesters, including senior year. The recipient of the LTHS Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship is Victoria Ehrman.
Next, we have the Donna L. Pope LTHS Alumna Scholarship presented by Grace Gonzalez.
The Donna L. Pope LTH Alumnus Scholarship is offered through the LTH Foundation Scholarship Program. Ms. Pope is a proud LTHS alumna and generous scholarship donor. The recipient for the scholarship is Emma Oster. Next scholarship, the Homer Tree Care, Inc. Scholarship. Homer Tree Care, Inc. Scholarship is offered through the LTHS Foundation Scholarship Program. Homer Tree Care, Inc. provides comprehensive tree service and plant health care for residential, commercial, municipal, and institution clients. The recipient for this scholarship is Haley Russo. Congratulations, Haley. Thank you.
Next, we have the Whitlaw LLC Scholarship presented by Angela Adolph.
Whitlaw LLC Scholarship is offered through the LTHS Foundation Scholarship Program. Whitlaw LLC in Aurora, Illinois, specializes in education law. The recipient for this scholarship is Logan Nominson.
Next, we have the LTHS Foundation Trade School Technical School Joliet Junior College Scholarship. The Lockport Township High School Foundation is pleased to offer 2 scholarships to members of the Lockport Township High School class of 2021, including mid-year graduates that are attending a trade, technical, or junior college in the fall. The recipients are Anthony Fisher, and Drew Turner. Next, we have the LTHS Foundation College University Scholarships. The Lockport Township High School Foundation is pleased to offer 8 scholarships to members to the Lockport Township High School class of 2021, including mid-year graduates that are attending a 4-year college or university in the fall. The recipients are Kirsten Adamski, Elizabeth Bollinger, Zoe Cladis, Abigail Miller, Maria Janelle Algario, Caesar Plajeski, and Anise Puckett. Congratulations. As part of the LTHS Foundation Scholarship Program, we are proud to honor Richard C. Stringham, who has contributed significantly to our organization by naming a scholarship in his honor. The Richard C. Stringham Scholarship honors the ongoing support and contributions to a true friend of the Lockport Township High School, Dick Stringham, who served on the LTH Board of Education from 1997 to 2005. As a Board of Education member, he was instrumental in establishing the LTHS Foundation, whose main functions are to acquire materials, services, and funding for students and staff beyond those allotted by the school budget, and to promote and support the positive relationship between LTHS and its communities. Mr. Stringham served as a Board of Education's liaison to the LTHS Foundation from January 2000 to March 2003. The recipient of this scholarship is Shatila Shaiwaipai. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients. To conclude our evening, Dr. John Greenan.
This is my second year as principal at East Campus, but I've been here for 19 years. And one of the great things about our high school are the numerous events that we are able to have throughout the year for our students, for our families. And as we know, since March of 2020, several of those have been taken away, including this event last year, where we were relegated to have a video tribute to our award winners. So as I said in my opening remarks, I'm so happy to be able to have this event tonight. And as we know, sometimes in life you don't really know what you have until it's gone. And I can't say how much pride I have to be principal here, to see all of the work that goes on behind the scenes to have events like this tonight. And as this school year has continued and as we've been able to have some things, some modified like tonight, I'd be remiss if I do not acknowledge and thank some of the people who are behind the scenes that made this evening a reality. I want to thank Kathy Fields, East Campus Guidance Counselor, for all of her work in organizing this event. Kate Dean, LTHS Foundation Director. I would like to thank our building and maintenance team for being able to provide a safe environment, one that we can come together tonight and be able to celebrate. I want to thank Eric Slager, our videographer, who's able to provide a live stream this evening. I'm so proud of the students that are here tonight, because of all years, no other students have had to go through what you have gone through this year, going back to last school year. We started this school year full remote, in-person hybrid, full remote, in-person hybrid. We're all in. The amount of challenges this year, we won't talk about them. We will try to focus on the things that we were able to have this year, the experiences that we were able to have this year. And even though we had to modify many, these are the things that I hope and I feel that you will remember as you move on from our high school. So I'm so happy to be able to have this event tonight, to be able to honor our students. I'm also very happy for you, parents, family members, so that you could share this experience with your son or daughter. And once again, I would like to thank you and just say how proud I am to be principal here at East Campus, and look forward to our next big event on Saturday, June 5th, as we celebrate and honor the class of 21. I would like to add one last thing. This evening, the winners program with the students' names are now in the back in the auditorium foyer. The students have them, but we also have them for you as well now that it's not a secret anymore. How about one last round of applause for our students? Now, they gave you a standing ovation, so you at least have to give them a hug here at the end, okay? Everybody have a great night. Thank you very much.